What's up, guys? It's been a while since I posted a video. I say that pretty much every video I post. I make a lot of videos. I don't post a lot of videos. Pretty lazy when it comes to posting and social media and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm trying to make this video as short and in depth as I can. Today I'm doing a wheel bearing, front wheel bearing, just front right wheel bearing on a 2008 Yamaha Big Bear. If you're wondering how to do it, basically, you take off the spindle, knuckle, blah blah blah, upper lower ball joint, tie rod. I attempted this before. I failed at getting the wheel bearing out, so I put it back together. I actually made the wheel bearing worse from trying to press it out and all that. Basically, I used a 24-ton shop press or 12-ton shop press or something like that. Heavy ass shop press a while ago. So the wheel bearing was getting a little bit worse, and I knew I needed to change it anyway, so I went ahead and took it off, did time to do it. Take off the hub there, take off the CV axle. This nut can be a pain in the ass to get off sometimes. Oh, a quick tip. This is basically just a quick tip for whenever you go to do it. Because this isn't in depth, as far as how to do it. This is just a good tip. So, right here on the CV axle shaft itself, you see a little indentation. It's kind of like a square. This nut will actually be, if it wasn't messed with before, it should be pounded in to where there's no cotter pin. Basically this takes place of the cotter pin. You bend this in sort of in that indentation in the shaft, and that stops it from the nut loosening out. Instead of a cotter pin, that's what they do. So make sure if you're trying to pound the shit out of this and get this nut off, make sure you take a flathead screwdriver and bend that out first to make it a normal circle shape. Okay, that being said, here's a tip. So before, like I said, I tried to press it out, didn't work. Before I knew this, a little bit more research probably would help me, but I still probably wouldn't know how to get it off. Basically, I used a this is a cheaper Harbor Freight air hammer chisel. I'm at 110, 120 psi. Not too crazy. Basically, I tried to press this off. I even got the tool. I needed that anyway because I had to do diff seals a while ago. Basically, if you try to hammer that in or out, there's 3 bearings, or I think it's like 2 or 3 bearings. Whatever's there. I think it's like 2 or 3, something. Anyway, there's the seals on each side, and then there's a bearing on each side, 1 or 2. This is the middle one right here. But basically, I air chiseled the shit out of it. I tried to press it out, but until I got it apart, I didn't realize, because you don't really know because it's behind it, but there's a lip in there. So it don't matter how big a press you got, it's not going to press. You actually see I scarred that a little bit with the air chisel, but it'll be alright. No matter if you freeze it, whatever, because I tried everything with it. It's part of the spindle knuckle. That little lip in there, that's part of the spindle knuckle. So if you're trying to press a bearing out one way or the other, try and press both of them, it's not going to work. I actually had to air chisel it, and I'm glad I did because I kept banging the shit out of it, and I still never got it moving really at all. So that's what I did. I air chiseled it. Worked out pretty good. I just did each side, and then I kind of did the middle. It broke apart. You can tell I was able to push that one out without breaking it apart after I realized there's a lip there. But you can see where it sits over time, right there around in that circle. But that's a quick tip. Can't press it out really. Before you can just press it all the way through, but there's a lip in there, so you're not gonna be able to do that. I air chiseled it out. I think you have a bearing puller. That was a bearing press, is what I had, and seal press. I just had it already for the diff seals. One more tip. What was I gonna tell you? Check your ball bearings while you or your ball joints, not ball bearings, your ball joints whenever you have it off. Sorry about that. I took this apart before, like I said, but this bottom ball joint was very stiff, so I basically just opened that boot a little bit and sprayed some just WD-40 in there for now. I should have put some grease in there, but it's good for now. I'll probably pack it with grease before I put it back together. Bearings, the ball joint's still good. You know, it's good now, but it was kind of seized at the time. Top one, I believe, is good. My dog. You go. But anyway, yeah, that's the top ball joint. This one's still greased up pretty good. CV axle boot's good. Everything's good. It's just that bearing was going out for a while. So just a quick tip, let you know, and that's that. I know it wasn't a how-to or nothing like that, but that's something you probably need to know whenever you did that, because I already tried to do this before, and probably a little bit more research or manual book would help on it. There's one of the seals over there. And there's the other one. But quick tip, and yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope that helped you out and save you some time, because I wish I would have known that. But alright guys, appreciate it. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Appreciate it.